Today, I'm going to be playing between 2 and 4 decks, depending on how much time we end up having. Some of these decks are going to take a lot longer to pilot than the others. This first one that I have here is the Orzhov Ketramose deck. Ketramose, a card known mostly for just going straight into Modern and not really affecting very many other formats. Autumn Burchett, I think, came up with this initial list that we're looking at right now, which is just a straight up Orzhov list that I think probably has a domain problem. I don't know if our deck can beat domain, but we're going to find out because we're going to jam it for a few games in that. Or if you want the entire list and you're not watching this live, check out the description below. If you're watching it live, we're still working out getting you guys deck lists live on the spot. We'll have that soon. Unless OnTap GG does it, which it might. We'll see. Just click the thing. Sideboard's full of sideboard cards. Again, I think we might have a domain problem. One of my buddies in my Discord, my patron Discord, Ritual Glitch, ended up top 4ing. No, got to the finals of his RCQ with a deck a lot like this one. So after he shared his results, I thought, I should try this too. So let's hop into the ladder. All right, we're on the draw. I hate to see it. Opener looks, well, there's no Ketramose, but we've got turn 2 Mazemind Tome, plenty of interaction. Our fail state is we just never hit land drop, which can happen, I guess. But with the Surveil, I'm just not sweating it. Big Colts, would love to see some terror combo. We might be able to wang jingle that in today. What's going on, Ritual Glitch? We're doing the thing. We're playing the Orzhov deck. Let's go ahead and keep this, I think. This seems fine. Caves, sure. Hinterland Sanctifier. Okay, the life gain deck, I think, is what we're looking at. I'm pretty sure we don't care about this. This could also be the Raise the Past deck where they reanimate a bunch of stuff. We are luckily a deck that can interact with our opponent's graveyard. We don't want a second Mazemind Tome. Yeah, dude, the deck looks pretty good. I haven't had a chance to do any warm-up practice games with it, but just looking at it at first glance, it seems fine. That Snarling Gorehound is a dead tell that our opponent, and the Gnawing Vermin, dead tell that we're playing against the Raise the Past deck. Do more. Surveil 2. We can't actually interact with the Raise the Past. Deadly Cover-Up has to be solid in this matchup, I would have to guess. We'll go Concealed Courtyard. We could actually hold up Cease and Desist for a while, but they can't actually reanimate next turn. So I'm not sweating that. So I think we'll just take this moment to get Mazemind Tome in play, and bear in mind that we could try to extract maximum value out of Mazemind Tome by only adding counters through drawing. I don't think we have time to do that. I think we might actually need to control our draws with scrying for at least 2 of the activations. There's the Garrison. Yeah, can't interact with that. Trigger the Things, that's also fine. Mostly because I can't stop you even if I wanted to. Right now, they've got 2 good creatures to reanimate, but if they go to Raise the Past, I can just hit everything but Elias. Because everything but, do they have the Garrison? I can hit everything but the Garrison because this creature is legendary. Good afternoon, Slim Shady. How you doing, baby? We're playing some Standard. I think if they mill Raise and you can cover it up, you win on the spot. Kinda, like they do just have 5 power in play right now. We're not out of the woods, but I'm not worried yet. But you're right, if we can get rid of Raise the Past, it gets infinitely easier. Pepsi Man, tier 1 sub. Thanks, baby. How you doing? I'm good, buddy. We're just playing some Standard, getting the week started. Right. Got some cool stuff coming out this week. Very excited. If you've been watching the Fluorescent channel and you're burnt out of pre-modern, there will be more soon, but I am taking a few day break from it so we can do some Standard, maybe some paper modern soon as well. Yeah, we don't want to draw our 2nd or 3rd copies of the Mazemind Tome. We're good on that. The big question here is, do we need to remove anything in play? And I don't think so. We can take another big clunk. I would really love to get this Sunken Citadel out of my hand as fast as possible. Dreams of Steel and Oil could be okay here. I don't know when else we would convert it. We can't do a 4-drop next, like our Deadly Cover-Up's a 5-drop, so it doesn't really hurt us too bad if this comes into play tapped. So maybe we'll start with Dreams of Steel and Oil to see what our opponent's up to. Maybe they have a Raise the Past in their hand. Okay, no Raise the Past. That is legendary, so we'll just take the Starscape Cleric. And we can also get something out of the graveyard, so we'll just get rid of, I think, Glorious Past. San Hooper, yo, finally catching a live stream. Love the YouTube content. Glad you like it, buddy. I appreciate that. Then I think I do want to activate Mazemind Tome, so I will get the Verge in play. I also want to hold up Cease and Desist. We just want to activate this as rapid fire as possible because the gaining 4 life is also going to be huge, I think, in this matchup. So I can't just like lollygag. Luckily, at least for the next turn, I think I'll have to go draw a card, scry, draw a card, depending on when we can sequence this Deadly Cover-Up. Elias is good. I think that's what I was supposed to take. For some reason, I thought these were the same, but they're not. All right, you get all your triggers. What is that, a doll? Yeah, split skin doll. Cool, cool, cool. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, they're not attacking with the Garrison, which is this card right here. A patron member actually wising me up to what this means. We're going to go ahead and Mazemind Tome. Let's just draw a card. Another Deadly Cover-Up's great, because the first one, like they might, well, they're handless. It's actually not that good. We definitely want to get this into play tapped. We'll go on white. Next turn, we're going to Deadly Cover-Up. So we just have to not die to this. The Elias is going to make that problematic, because let me see, they attack for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, sacrifice 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm at 13. Yeah, we might just need the Legions to Ashes, Elias Ilkor right now to save ourselves a lot of heartache. So we're going to do just that. They'll sacrifice it in response to the garrison here, but that's okay. And this will be a turn where we scry with the Mazemind Tome. Yep, you sacrifice it. Gets a +1/+1. Now that's only 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. The biggest nightmare here, obviously, they just top deck Raise the Past. I think we lose there if that happens, but that would be really lucky from opponent. Ugh. Okay, this sequence did still save us some life. I think we can stabilize from here. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we take it. Now the maximum damage they could deal to us is 5. Yeah, we need to pull the trigger on scrying. Untap land. No, we've got one for next turn, so we're good on that. And then we'll untap, draw Beza, solid follow-up to this Deadly Cover-Up. We can also collect evidence 6, which is a really big deal. All right, let's get rid of Legions, Dreams, Mazemind Tome. I think the card we're gonna take out is going to be the Elias Ilkor. That's giving them the most amount of reach, which is our biggest problem right now. Yep. That all is going to resolve. You sacrifice a thing, do it again. Oh, they didn't do it again. That's weird. I guess they didn't have to. Okay, we're going to get out the Blood Artist effect. Library. Yep, they're Raise the Past. Did I already see all of them? I guess I did. Good enough for me. Now I just don't have to worry about it anymore. Done. Now even if they top deck Raise the Past, they can't just straight up kill me with it. Resolve, resolve, resolve. The activation of this Mazemind Tome will put me up at 7, which is a much healthier life total. Wish you could have found Dreams for yesterday. Card seems good in basically every matchup. I have to agree with that. All right, you've got a Gas Guzzler. I think I'm just gonna fire off the scry on this. Now I am interested in the land. Temporary Lockdown, not so much. We'll put that on the bottom. Draw, ooh, Ketramose is a fine pickup here. We're just gonna play that. All right, we could cease and desist now. Maybe we just need to. If they reanimate, they just can't kill us. So let's go ahead and cease and desist. Just cease. And we'll take out their sacrifice engine. So we'll get both of them. And then I will gain 2 life and draw a card. So I'm going to gain 1, draw 2 here, which is incredible. And then we find our land drop, which is even more incredible. Next turn, we can play Kaya. Great. Amazing. All right. Start with a win. Love to see it. What do we want against this opponent? Authority. Temporary Lockdown could potentially be good. I think we probably want Ghost Vacuum. There is a problem in this matchup with Ghost Vacuum, where the speed at which they can fill their graveyard, Ghost Vacuum can't super easily keep up with it. But because of our Ketramose plan, I think the Ghost Vacuum is actually like infinitely better than a card like Legions to Ashes. So I'm going to make that swap straight away. I don't want Obstinate Baloth. I think Ancient Vendetta is probably pretty good to just name Raise the Past. On the draw, I'm skeptical that it will be quick enough. So I think I might, if we lose game 2, I might bring it in on the play. Cruelclaw's Heist. I think the only thing I'm interested in hitting with it is Raise the Past, and I'd just rather use Duress to hit that. I'm basically never gifting the card. So yeah, maybe I just want like some Duress, but there's some push-pull there because their deck is still mostly creatures. So maybe we ignore that. We bring in Temporary Lockdown in favor of, let's say, maybe Kaya's like way too clunky. Though I do want to try Kaya. I want to get Kaya resolved at least once. So I think I'll take out the End. It's going to be pretty difficult for it to like convert into anything, I think. Ritual Glitch, gotta say, I like Stone Brain more than Vendetta if you want that effect, and I could see that being the case. The nice thing about the Vendetta is like, it's not Tishana's Tide Binderable, but I don't think that's something we're playing around actively. I think I'm gonna trim the End here. We're just gonna try it like this. I guess the fact that it doesn't draw your opponent to something, yeah, that is very true. It does the surgical extraction thing. Okay, let's see here. I mean, we've got Ghost Vacuum into double board wipe. There's no way this isn't good. We have to draw gas at some point, but to start, we'll take these this combination of cards. Please don't duress me. Oh, you fucker. All right, take my Ghost Vacuum so we can move on. Thank you. All right, Thoughtseize Bug confirmed. Here's my Ghost Vacuum. Go. Oh, that was easy. 1-0. No problem. All right, well, I guess it was good enough for them to concede, so neat. What are we in now? Diamond 2. We might be able to just hit Mythic today, just grinding games with fun decks. That'd be cool. Let's play another round of Magic the Gathering. All right, this hand is... All right, Ritual Glitch, Keeper Mulligan. On the draw, I feel incentivized to mulligan because we have a naked Ketramose and no way to trigger it, and a couple of legendary creatures. What's nice is we have our key card, really good mana, and like a solid plan versus the aggro deck, unless the aggro deck has their fastest possible kill, in which case these, the left card is Bleachbone Verge. the black-white Verge land. I think I'm gonna mulligan this. I think this is too clunky. I just love seeing good mana with Ketramose in my hand, but I think that's just too hopeful. Yeah, I agree. This is 5 lands, but we've got like temporary lockdown in the end. So this hand just really doesn't want to play against exactly Domain, which I'm okay with. We'll keep 6. We'll pitch the Bleachbone Verge. No, I think we actually pitched the Concealed Courtyard. Shadowy Backstreet turns these on, so that's pretty good. Land, Pest to me. Mazemind Tome is very welcome here. I hope to not have to temporarily lock down my own Mazemind Tome, but if that happens, it is what it is. We'll ship a plains. We've already got 4 land drops. Yep, Deep Cavern Bat. Uh-oh, I wonder what they take. Probably the Tome. You know, if they take the Tome, I just like lockdown. That can't be good for them. There's a non-zero chance that it's lockdown, unless they're going to follow up with like Preacher of the Schism. All right, we draw a fast land. That's not ideal. Well, I can't do anything on 2 no matter what, so I will just take this moment to get the Citadel down on white. Luckily, we have the end, so if they have Enduring Curiosity, we have an answer. All right, there's the Preacher we were talking about. Ooh, we can resolve Ketramose now. Kinda seems like what I want to do. Ketramose into the end Preacher of the Schism. Could be fine. All right, attack, trigger, draw a card, connect for 3, bring me to 16, you go to 21. The end is really good in this matchup. Yeah, there is like a push-pull to saving it for Enduring Curiosity, but there's also like this real big incentive to use it in my main phase. Them having Anoint is pretty dookie for us. We don't like that at all. A second Deep Cavern Bat takes temporary lockdown. This has not worked out well for us. God, I love Ketramose. Played 9 rounds of Modern this Saturday with the Orzhov Blink deck. That deck's phenomenal for sure. So now we draw Dreams of Steel and Oil. I think at some point we can deal with these Deep Cavern Bats. I think I actually have to end Preacher of the Schism to stop them from just gaining infinite value. So we're going to do that here. Please don't have Enduring Curiosity and Oil Deep Gearhulk. Fuck. That's super bad for us if you didn't know. But I'm going to get a deck tech. 2 Enduring Curiosities in the deck, 1 in hand, none in graveyard or exile. So we've got 3 Enduring. That's important. 3 Kaidos, 3 Preachers. So Preacher, for future reference, is a good to end target. Full play set of Blood Pits Downers, only 2 Oil Deep. So I'll try not to the end Oil Deep if I can avoid it. Full grip of Deep Caverns. Go for the throat, go for the throat. Anoint. They've only got 2 Anoints to deal with the Ketramose in the main board. That's also good to know. Okay, and then we pass. We got to get lucky here. I'd be surprised if they didn't just Oil Deep us here. Nope, they're going to go Enduring. So that means that Deadly Cover-Up by an infinite amount is our best top deck. All right, no luck. What can we try to do? We can exile 2 from the grave and try to hit temporary lockdown. I don't hate that. Yeah, let's play the land. Let's go Ceased. Let's get rid of just the Anoint, and I will draw a card and gain 2. All right, no luck with that, but we can... You know what? No, they're going to draw 3 cards next turn. This is not a grindy game we're going to win. Let's go to the sideboard. All right, it's dinner time here, so time to go cook something. All right, good luck, baby. Enjoy dinner. How do we want to sideboard versus this deck? I think that Duress might be a trap. I think Cruelclaw's Heist might be just the thing we want for a matchup like this. Authority's pretty poor. Exorcise does advantageously hit the kitty, but so does Legions to Ashes and the end. I don't know how much of that effect we need. I think resolving Kaya's a nightmare in this matchup. I think temporary lockdown's like good enough to keep in the deck. Pest Control probably blows though. We can cut both of those. Maybe it's okay to bring in like 1 extra Exorcise. I don't really love it. Desist is randomly decent in this matchup too. Is it because, I mean, it destroys the kitty, but outside of that, I'm not really sure how much action it's giving us. Trying to think of what other, I mean, Oil Deep Gearhulk, but like that's what we have Deadly Cover-Up for, right? I feel like I can lose a Cease Desist, but I really don't know what else I want from the sideboard. Like potentially just like 1 Duress to have more early game interaction. This is one of those like fair matchups where we just can't get caught underneath the cat. All right, Poco, I'll be on the play. Okay, this hand seems fine. We're gonna keep it. We're obviously hoping to draw land, but we've got interaction for their bat and we have it at the right time. We'll have it the turn they cast it. If they Duress us, that's like, so be it. Okay, that's a great draw. We could play Mazemind Tome here, and I don't even hate it, but I do like the idea of being able to just straight away deal with the bat. So we're gonna set that up. If they don't bat us, we'll just wait till turn 4 and drop Mazemind Tome. All right, there's the bat. Anoint. Get the hell out of here. Then we'll resolve the Ketramose and hope they don't have one of their Anoints. How many manlands are you on? I think just the 1 Restless Fortress is our manland setup right now. This is just Autumn Burchett's list card for card. Bleachbone Verge. And yeah, this is the turn. I just want to get Ketramose into play and force them to answer it now if they have it. Okay, let's go. I mean, if they're not going to do anything, I'm definitely playing this as land for turn. I could cease and desist right now. I feel like I just want to wait and see if they do something on my end step, and then I can respond by drawing 2 cards. I'd hate to cease and desist right now and have them just anoint my Ketramose. So I'm just going to chill. There's an argument to getting the Mazemind Tome in play, but I don't want to lose my value off of Cease. And maybe that's like way too hopeful, but that's what I'm going to try. What you got? Do you have your Anoint or Shield or Zedic? Maybe nothing. Okay, that's great. Now they have to go for it on their turn again, which is phenomenal. They're passing. We're not going to cease desist at the end step because Ketramose only triggers on my turn. So we'll take a draw, play Mazemind Tome, just get that developed. And we kind of hope they try to resolve the cat. I mean, it'll resolve, it'll connect, but it gives me a great the end target. All right, there's the cat. That resolves. Now I will cease in my own turn to get my Anoint, and I'll draw 2, gain 2. Just keep up on cards, you know? All right, you go. We've got like a super good the end target. If I can get those cats out of here, this matchup becomes, I think, pretty favored for us. Because without the cats, our cards are just on average stronger than our opponents, which is awesome. All right, we take 4, they go up to 7 in hand. At end step, we will be scrying one. I'd love an on-tap land so I can Dreams of Steel and Oil before I decide whether or not I'm gonna end at sorcery speed. I wonder what opponent's thinking about. They could definitely like push their advantage here if they're not afraid of Deadly Cover Up and like jam a Preacher. If they have a Bat plus a 3-drop, this actually gets really bad for us. We'll see what they end up doing though. That is if they ever decide to make a play. We'll see. Hardcast Kaido, not the worst. I have to imagine they're just gonna surveil and draw, which is great because that just opens me up to being able to hit their Enduring Curiosity with the end and draw card now. So I think we might set a stop on our upkeep. I really want a Dreams plus the end on our next turn. Yep, you get an emblem. All right, I'll scry. I do not want another Ketramose, thank you. On tap, I will scry again. That's a tap land, not what we're looking for. All right, draw. Oh, not quite. Legions to Ashes, pretty sweet here. I could just take out the Kaido. I think it might be better to just like deal with our Enduring Curiosity problem right now. So it also does give us another chance to like make land drop because Ketramose is going to see this. If they have Spell Pierce, it's like, well, shit, what can you do? Well, shit, what can you do? All right, we'll play Concealed Courtyard. And then next turn, it's like, we got to draw some gas. I think we'll put another stop and upkeep. I think we're like 90% to lose, but there is a sequence of draws that could potentially pull us out of the spot. Because if they can't enter our Ketramose and we can turn it on, that thing becomes a huge fucking problem for the opponent. Yep, more cards for you. I wonder if they extend further. We'll do this Deep Cavern Bat. Now it's free too. Their pickup is for sure this Legions to Ashes. If it's not, I have no clue what's happening. You want this? Come on, take it. Really? Beza? I guess I can kind of see it. Do I need to? Yeah, I think I need to go ahead and put a page counter on now. Another Beza. Does Beza solve all of my problems right now on its own? It's certainly not bad. Let's see. We'll draw a card. We'll make a treasure. You know what? I think we'll take the Beza. Maybe we're just going Dreams of Steel and Oil plus Beza here. Dreams will draw me a card if there's a creature in the graveyard, which there's actually not, so no, it won't. But we'll go ahead and hit him with it anyway. Deshaunna's Tidebinder? Sure. All right, now can I Dreams of Steel and Oil you? Very nice. Multiple Oil Deep Gearhulks. Well, I guess we're supposed to... I love that 2 of their cards are Kaido. That's awesome. But I think we just need to draw Deadly Cover Up stat. I think the card we're going to hit is just Oil Deep Gearhulk. It's just because it's bigger. Now, if they draw a land, they can double spell, but we're kind of hoping to blow them out with a board wipe anyway. So let's drop the Beza, get a treasure, set a stop in our upkeep. We draw the card out because we're low on cards. So did we get every single thing? Life, creatures, treasure, card? Yeah, we got everything. Now combat's a little harder. What they should do is minus Kaido on Beza, which they're doing now. Then just like full send to let me block however I want. The way I'm going to block, because I'm playing as hard as I can into just drawing the board wipe, is I'm going to block here and here and save the most life possible. Because I have Cease and Desist in the graveyard, which by itself lets me pay the cost to collect evidence for Deadly Cover Up. 2 triggers off the Curiosity. Very chill. Duress. Yep, we don't have the thing yet. Now we're going to get more looks than it looks like we're going to for the Deadly Cover Up, because we are going to also be putting the 4th counter on Mazemind Tome, and that is going to exile itself. So we'll draw a card off the Ketramose. We'll go to 5 out of 7 for Ketramose being active. And if we manage to hit on the card we're looking for, it gets good for us. Preacher, please don't have a counter spell, and I just need everything to go right here. Okay, Spyglass Siren, sure. Map the Siren, you got it. Tidebinder on top. Probably just pitch that, right? I guess at this point, as long as it's not a land, it's like fine to leave it on top from their perspective. Here we are in my upkeep. Let's try to make this happen. Scry 1, trigger Ketramose, lose a life, gain 4, then lose a life and draw a card. That is Cruelclaw's Heist. Now we'll scry 1. That is a Mazemind Tome. That is not what we want. We'll draw and go to main. Okay, Soul Partition. So we can do 2 things. We can Legions to Ashes twice. We can absolutely take out the Kaido. I know that for a fact, because we can turn this Ketramose on right now. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's Legions to Ashes, and we'll hit the Preacher of the Schism. Do you have Menace or something? You do. That's huge. Okay, so we'll Legions to Ashes the Preacher of the Schism. Maybe we save the Legions. Maybe we like Soul Partition Preacher. Legions the Enduring Curiosity. I like that a little bit better. It'll give us lose a life, draw a card. Beza's fine here. Now we have to do this before combat so we can actually attack with Ketramose. So we're gonna hit the Enduring Curiosity as well. Trigger Ketty, draw a card at Cease and Desist. We'll attack Kaido. Ketty has Menace, so Kaido's down. We'll gain 4, we're at 13. When they ninjutsu in, they have a Kaido emblem, so they can deal a maximum of 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage. So we got ourselves an entire full other turn, which is great. Now with my luck, they just drew Anoint with Affliction and life's hard for me, but what can you do? That Deep Cavern Bat also has a third Beza under it. So there's like we can start to juggle Bezas to maintain our life total as well. I would almost rather save Ketra to block since they have 2 more Kaidos in hand. No matter what I block with Ketra, they're going to be able to get the Kaido into play. And I think they'll take a trade with their Tishana's Tidebinder. 2 of their creatures fly. If they want to get Kaido into play that bad and they don't want to lose anything, they simply attack with just Siren and Deep Cavern Bat and do this. So I gain more life by simply attacking. It gives them way too much autonomy if I just like don't, because I want to kill their Kaido. And their Kaido I want them to invest mana to continue this train. Okay, now we have this Beza, which is a big game, but I think we want to, I could see Legions to Ashes being a play. Let's think. I'm going to save Shadowy Backstreet because I might draw some cards this turn. Tiebinders on Ketra is bad though. Right, so Tiebinder, you mean Tiebinder naming Ketra when it comes into play? Because like, here's the thing. If I leave Ketra back, they just don't attack with Tiebinder is my problem. They're just going to hang back and attack, and I'm going to be stuck in this spot. So I just need to start picking through their Kaidos and making them continue to force them to invest mana into their Kaidos. Because if I pass with the Kaido, with them having a Kaido in play, they have the Kaido in play. Here, there's an argument to leaving that one alone because if I were to take it out, if they minus it, they kill it themselves. But I'm also not into them getting extra free cards. Here's what I think I want to do. I think I want to go, do I want to go Legions to Ashes on the Deep Cavern Bat? I don't think so. I think I like Legions to Ashes on, you know what? No, 1, 2, 3. I think I need to play a Beza here. So what I'll do is I will Cruelclaw's Heist and I will not gift them a card. That's our play. That way I can get the Tishana's Tidebinder out of their hand. Cast Tishana's Tidebinder, sure. Yes. Does this work? It does. We will take out, I'm kind of just like into taking out their last Kaido. I think that's wrong though. I'm pretty sure I'm just supposed to take the Oil Deep Gearhulk. What's up, Juice? How you doing, baby? So we'll take that. Now they have 3 creatures, but I still can't trigger my Beza to make creatures, which is kind of awful. If I play the land first, I can draw cards though. I could also Legions both Tidebinders, and that's a play. Let's play, if I Legions, I lose a life. No, I just need to get bodies into play. We'll play Shadowy Backstreet because I want to draw a card. Temporary Lockdown, do you do anything? No, we'll put that in the graveyard. Then we'll play another Beza. This is not a great spot we're playing from here. Beza does not make creatures, right? Oh, I have to Legend Rule, then its trigger resolves. No, you're absolutely right. Very good catch. Okay, now they tap down the Beza, but we buy ourselves an entire other chance to like draw Deadly Cover Up. And if they want to tap down the Beza, they have to kill their own Kaido, which is huge. Yeah, good call, Ritual. I completely forgot about that. I wonder what their best line is here. I guess it kind of depends on what they drew. You could go, they could easily get another Kaido into play. That's nearly free. Looks like they're going to loop Kaidos, minus that one, tap this, attack with everything. I'm just going to put a single blocker on both creatures. I want to maintain as much life total as possible. Also, Legions to Ashes can be used to beat both Tidebinders in a pinch. I'll just go to 8. Now, there is the chance that they hit Legions to Ashes with Deep Cavern Bat, because they're probably going to do what they're doing here and ninjutsu out the Deep Cavern Bat for Kaido, then connect, they've got an emblem, so I take 4, go to 5, reestablish Deep Cavern, maybe take Legions to Ashes. But we've given ourselves a lot of looks to try to hit Deadly Cover Up, which big fan. They did not ninjutsu in Kaido, which is interesting. Now my Legions to Ashes play looks awesome. Preacher, sure. Spyglass Siren, okay. There's my Deadly Cover Up. Here we go, I'm doing it. Collect evidence. Hopefully the last card in their hand isn't removal spell. That would suck, but what can you do? I don't even need to exile this. I'll just exile my own Cease and Desist. Trigger Ketramose, I also get a card. Big bonus points if it's an untapped land. Oh, don't tell me your last fucking unknown's a counterspell, dude. Oh, sure. Yeah, that's fine. I get another life. All right, wipe the board. I get my Beza back. Now, the card I know they have in hand is Kaido, and that is a particularly brutal one for them to resolve here. That said, if they just hardcast it, I can Legions to Ashes it, and that's not so bad. So maybe I should try to get rid of something that they have more of in their deck, like Preacher. What happens if they cast Kaido? They cast it and just make an emblem, then I Legions to Ashes plus Cruelclaw. Claws heist them? Yeah, no, I am actually going to take the Preacher of the Schism. I know they have one in exile, but I just like that card represents the most value right now. What did they sideboard in? No surprises. Yep, that's it. Okay, you're up, opponent. Now we'll try to stabilize with the 6 cards in my hand. 5 mana Preacher. Okay, that's about as good as it gets. I could actually Cruelclaw heist their Kaido and just cast it. But I'm not going to do that. Let's go ahead and play a tap Shadowy Backstreet. Peep what's on top. Another Deadly Cover-Up. What are the chances I want this? Super low, I think. Put that in the graveyard. We need to deal with this. So let's go Legions to Ashes, take out their last Preacher, and I am just going to Cruelclaw's Heist. I don't even want to cast their Kaido. I just want to take the one they have away. Flood Pit? Sure. Goodbye, Kaido. All right, now we've got multiple Bezas, multiple Cease Desists. You got a bat. I wonder what they take here. That's a weird one to take. Beza's legendary. I would almost take the Cease Desist. Sunken Citadel's fine. Let's go ahead and just jam Beza now. I'm just going to go to 10. Not be at risk of dying. Sounds great. I wonder what my opponent's thinking about right now, unless they're just roping us to be rude. There's not ninjutsuing. Flashing in the Flood Pit's Drowner right now would be very bad because my Beza's trigger hasn't resolved yet. And I think it checks on resolution if I'm not mistaken. They're probably just like being rude. I did take a long time on one of those turns trying to figure out how to like best use my spells. In my defense, I had a ton of options. So OP Big Cranky. I mean, they did good game us and now we're still playing Magic. So that's always like a bit of a tilt. We've all done that though. I've also thrown out the salty good game a little bit too early and got punished for it. They do be needing a Snickers though. Come on, dude. You know what? It's fine. This gives us more time to think about the fact that we're just going to cast these and live. On a side note, loving the tunes. Oh, you're also a mid 2010s edgelord, the used enjoyer, My Chemical Romance enjoyer. We'll put this one on white. We'll just pass. I think they're out of Kaidos. We fought through all 3 of them. Here's the Flood Pitch Drowner. That's fine. Tap my Beza. Super chill. You go. Here's to hoping they didn't draw a bop. Heck yeah. I lift a heavy punk rock. Oh, nice, dude. This is more like old school alternative. It's like alternative dad rock at this point. It makes me cringe to call it dad rock, but that's like at the end of the day what it is. This is like 20-year-old music. All right. Make map, activate map, target Spyglass Siren. Okie dokie. Ooh, Manland's really good for them here, actually. All right. If you're done, I would like to cease your investigations. I want to take out just a couple Kaidos, I guess. All gain 2, draw a card. Ooh, Legions to Ashes, not the worst. Dreams of Steel and Oil, actually pretty poor. I kind of almost like Legions to Ashes on the Deep Cavern Bat and just like play another Beza, get life, get bodies. I think that's just what I'm gonna do. All right, get my Beza back, cast my Beza. Just want to like stay alive as long as humanly possible. Keep the new one, trigger the Beza, go to 13, make bodies. The only thing that can act now is Spyglass Siren. I guess they can get busy with Restless Reef. I will trade my Beza for the Reef. That's actually the scariest thing they have in play right now. 1000% need to get a set of Beza for this deck. Beza's felt pretty sick. All right, they're getting busy with both. They probably mill me, right? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Nothing I hate losing. Beza wants to trade with your Reef, buddy. Me at 12. All right, draw Soul Partition. Not the worst, huh? Let's go ahead and I guess I'll Dreams of Steel and Oil the opponent just in case they have something sick. It's just a land, that's fine. Now we can exile a Tishana's Tiebinder from the bin. Not that that part really matters. I'll go ahead and get rid of more things. I'm going to leave some creatures in there. Not that it... No, because I think Ketramose triggers anytime anything leaves the graveyard, so it doesn't really matter. We'll play Mazemind Tome. No reason to activate it here. How much do you cost to wake up? 4, and I've only got 3. Okay, we're chilling. Pass to you. Land. Cool. Get busy for 1 in the air. Chill, chill. All right, I will draw a card. Now I feel like I don't know how we lose. Take a draw step. Here's Ketramose. That's game. They should probably concede here. I don't think they will. Anoint your fishy, trigger Ketramose, lose a life, draw a card. Land, sure, play it, go to combat, ship in with the fish. You go. One thing I would say with the ceases is don't hit something you want to cover up. That's fair. Ew, the end my Ketramose? I don't think so. How about I Soul Partition my own Ketramose? Get the hell out of here. Land, attack for 1, take 1. All right, dude, draw a card. Shadowy Backstreet, sure. Deadly cover up? Not going to use that. Put a Surveil land into play. I don't want that. How many cards are left in my deck? 17. That should be enough to get the job done reasonably. Let's go ahead and wake up the Restless Fortress. Get busy for effectively 5. Get this Ketramose back into play. You're up, dude. Yeah, we got a game 3, baby. Way to preemptively good game me and then feel like a dummy. Okay, what do we want to do here? Do we want to change anything? I think the hand disruption is notably a touch worse on the draw, but is there anything that's like better? And I really don't think so. You know, I like being able to Duress Kaido. Now that I've thought about it for a second, I'm actually going to cut a temporary lockdown and bring in a 4th hand disruption spell. Really a 6th if you're counting Cruelclaw's Heist. Let's go. Garbage time with this deck feels so nice. It feels like a proper control deck. It really does. It's tap out control. You know, you're not like holding up counter magic or anything, but like once you're in garbage time, you're just doing whatever the hell you want. It almost feels like even if you make the worst possible play every turn, as long as you make a play, you'll eventually win. But we're on the draw here. Opponent's deck on gear 1 can definitely run us over, so we got to try to be as careful as we can. I think this is okay. It has problems, but I love being able to Duress the Kaido out of their hand, which is what we're going to try to do here. Courtyard, Duress you. Please have Kaido. Please don't miss. Duress can sometimes miss in this matchup. That's awful. Okay, it's just a couple Spell Pierce. So their hand's pretty weak, but ours isn't that strong either. Attack for 1, I take 1. Are you just gonna hold up Spell Pierce? You should at least map the Siren, which you should have done before combat. They did nothing. Great. I think I'll save this Cease and Desist for my Ketramose. So I'm just gonna get my Backstreet in play, and I think a targeted removal spell of any kind is good here, so I'll leave that on top. Now that we know about the Spell Pierce, we can just always play around it. Yes, now we're mapping. Tishana's Tiebinder, pretty good. Good thing we saved that Soul Partition, huh? Ooh, they put it in the graveyard. I don't know if I would have made that same play. All right, they do nothing again, so we'll just take this opportunity to hope they don't have like Phantom Interference and just jam Ketramose. You can go. Ooh, no Anoint with Affliction either. That's pretty good. In a perfect world, they just like play a creature and I can Beza them. I don't get bodies, but like I'll get life, potentially a card, depending on how much of their hand they play out. Did you find your Kaido post Duress? Looks like they did. All right, we have an answer for the Kaido. And I don't think they can ninjutsu Kaido from, yeah, they have to ninjutsu from their hand. So I can just make Kaido into a 6-drop, which is effectively an uncastable. Soul Partition, please go away. Trigger Ketramose, I will draw a card. And I am just gonna get all of my value now. Cease, I guess there's a chance I wanna get Tiebinder out of their deck. So I'll get those 2. And I will gain 2, lose 1. So gain 1, draw 2. Pretty solid conversion here. And then you can go. Next turn, I just Beza Dreams of Steel and Oil, probably in that order. Shroom, do you participate in making the Sport Ball March bracket? I don't. I do not. I do not play any. I assume you're talking about fantasy leagues, and I don't play any. I don't really follow sports. I'm surrounded by some people who do. I'm just not one of them. I will, however, wear a shirt that just says sports on it, so I can pretend to be enthusiastic and make everyone happy. I love how amped up people get about sports ball. I wish I did the same thing. The only thing I really do for sports ball is like I do watch a bit of hockey. Being from Detroit, the Red Wings are a pretty big deal for us, and that's just kind of like ingrained into your culture if you're born in this area. I say Detroit, but like I'm really like 25 minutes away from Detroit. People that live like near Detroit have a bad habit of saying they're from Detroit, you know. Ooh, their own Ketramose. That's stinky. Luckily, I have more exile-based removal than they do, which is quite good. Let's go ahead and Dreams of Steel and Oil them, and that'll trigger my Ketramose. Yeah, let's do that. Dreams of Steel and Oil, what you got? Oh, hi. And then we'll get the Deep Cavern Bed as well. I draw a card, and then we will, I guess we'll just get our Beza into play. Let's go Verge. Beza? Them having their own Ketramose makes me uneasy. I'm gonna need to find an answer for that stat. Luckily, I have better control over how many things get exiled and when. So hockey is awesome, especially playoff hockey. Yeah, my brother's, the family he married into, you know, my sister-in-law's family, huge hockey heads. So sometimes I get invited to go hang out, chill out at like watch parties and stuff, or whatever you call it when you get together to watch hockey. I don't think they actually call it a watch party, but I'm such a nerd. Like my version of watching sports is like watching old and current Pro Tour coverage. It's that bad for me. All right, Preacher probably did that on top, right? Nope, you put it in the graveyard. What are you looking for exactly here? Attack, pass to me. Temporary lockdown, quite good here. It'll turn both Ketramose on though, but I'll get the draws. I will control the tempo, and I think I'm interested in that. All right, temporary lockdown. You can Spell Pierce it, I'll pay it. All right, goodbye guys. Okay, and then I have all lands in my hand. Obviously, not ideal. What's the best thing to do here? Let's just put a Sunken Citadel into play, put it on white, and then this has Menace, so I'll just get in for 4. We're gonna start trading blows with Ketramose, which I don't love. Unfortunately, your team is hot ass this year. What team do you root for, buddy? Dox yourself. 5, yeah, I take 5. Their Ketramose is worse than mine outside of combat because I have more autonomy over when Ketramoses get to trigger. Way better in combat though. It's a flying 5/5. Boston Bruins. Yeah, yep. Doesn't even ring a bell. Now, I don't mean that to be shady. I've just never heard of them. Now, in your defense, when I say I watch hockey, I mean like I just watch whatever games the Red Wings play when people I know are watching. I don't go out of my way. I wonder what they do with that Kaido. You probably have to tick down on Ketramose, right? Otherwise, it's like at high risk of dying. They tick it up. Okay. Ooh, Cruelclaw's Heist. I could gift them a card, and that would also exile. Yeah, exile's the card either way. So, Let's gift him a card. Here, I think it actually makes a little bit of sense. All right, show me what you got. Ooh, Oil Deep Gearhulk. I can cast this. Put that in exile. Unfortunately, no, it doesn't trigger Ketramose because it doesn't go from the battlefield or the graveyard to exile. It goes straight from hand to exile, which is problematic. Ketramose will still get in on that Kaido for 4, though. I think I cast the Ketramose and then Oil Deep Gearhulk myself. Does Oil Deep exile the card? Nope, they just discard it. Okay, let's go to combat. Let's get busy on Kaido. Dink. Then let's Oil Deep Gearhulk. I'm going to target myself. I'm going to pitch Concealed Courtyard, draw a, wow, that's so many lands, you guys. I'll play a man land and pass. A Rack of Hats. Greetings, Vibrant Fungus. What's going on, baby? How you doing? We're playing some standard. We're 1-0. We're in game 3 of our second round. Playing the Ketramose blue-black, or black-white, sorry, Freudian slip. Control deck. It's really cool. What in the world? Shuffler broken. Nah, it happens. This deck does play an above average amount of lands. I actually can't complain too much about this. We signed up for this. And luckily, I'm able to control their Ketramose's combat by like playing the Oil Deep Gearhulk and getting cards out of exile, which is really nice. All right, you've ticked up your Kaido. I'll double block it right now. That's a wild, just wild attack. Yep. I'll gain 4 because Oil Deep Gearhulk has a lifelink. They have their own Fountainport, but so do I. I wonder if I should gift a card and Cruelclaw's Heist them. That could be pretty cool. Try to get them to draw something sick and take it. Yeah, let's do that. Gift a card, Cruelclaw's Heist. Are you on 25 lands? I'll have to go back and check, but I think it's between 24 and 26. It's either 24, 25, or 26. And I'm guessing it's either 25 or 26. 24 would probably be too few for this particular mana base. Ooh, we found the Liana. Oh, yeah, baby. We're 2-0. That was sick. We got to get at least one more game in with this deck before we switch. Well, that was, I won't say it was easy. Those games took forever, but that was great. Have we won a single die roll today? Chat, anyone who's here the whole time, have we won a die roll? I only physically own 2 of the Shadowy Backstreet, and Surveillance are not super cheap, so it's tough. This hand has a 2-drop removal spell, a Ketramose, and good cards in it we're keeping. We can even lead on a Surveil land. Please don't turn 1 Mountain me, I guess. That would kind of suck for our hand. It wouldn't be the worst, but like the fastest red hands will beat us. 1 Surveil main, 3 Caves. This deck is somewhat color intensive, and it's already losing life to Ketramose. So I think Caves isn't the best land in the deck, but you know, when you don't have the Surveil lands, like a Caves is better than any coming to play tap land. So I get it. Shadowy Backstreet, look at the top, Concealed to the Graveyard. Love drawing the Verge because this does have basic typing. So our mana is just perfect. It could not get better if we wanted it to. Sunken Citadel, not Caves of Koilos. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Sunken Citadel is awesome. There's a Mosswood Dread Knight. So I could anoint that right now. Maybe I'm supposed to, but I'm a greedy little goblin boy and I'm going to hold the anoint. Now, if they do something like play a Glissa, I'm going to have to anoint it, but I'd really love to be able to go Ketramose into anoint. Yeah, pain lands just are tough in this deck. This deck isn't like blue-black, which can like end the game super quick. We're all the way into control territory. We're trying to go all the way into the late game. So yeah, I think pain lands are a bit scary. Plus getting the Verge for this deck, so sick. Same thing with our opponent's deck. The Golgari deck loves the Verge. Attack for 3, we take 3. Ouch. All right, do you have Glissa? If you do, I have the answer. Oh, fuck, that's an Unholy Annex. Well, we'll have to deal with that eventually, but I'm gonna stick to the plan of Ketramosing before anointing. All right, we go. Here is my Ketramose. You go. Hopefully opponent doesn't have Shield or Edict or Anoint. That would suck. Okay, they play Preacher, they attack, they go to end step, they go to 16, draw a card, I draw. Now we're in this cozy little spot. Our lands 5 and 6 look like they're coming in tapped. I could like try to deadly cover up, but I don't like resetting the Mosswood Dread Knight. I think here I'll just let Mosswood chill. I will lead on Anointing Preacher, get rid of that, and I'll get myself a card for my trouble. Now I absolutely can deadly cover up next turn if I need to. But this turn, we're just gonna Mazemind Tome, and it probably is correct to scry in our opponent's end step. I do love the Mazemind Tomes in this deck. When you pop them off of their 4th counter, you also get a card if you have a Ketramose in play. That added value is huge. Worst play, they could activate their Sanctuary. That wouldn't be the worst play ever. I wonder what they're gonna do, just pop my Mazemind Tome? I mean, that's like fine, we'll just scry. It also turns our Beza on so we can try to drag the game further. Not that our opponent hates the late game. The Golgari deck actually does thrive in the late game, but I think our deck's a little bit better as long as we can stay stable. All right, Annex draws you a card. I love that they're losing life to draw these cards. That's very, very good for us. We can't do the thing with Deadly Cover Up. We can't exile things from the bin. So I think I'm really chill. How many cards are in their hand? 6. So we're gonna get every mode except for lands. We'll gain life, we'll get bodies. No, we won't. No, we actually won't get bodies. That's a bummer. Are we okay with not getting bodies? I think so. We're gonna play Beza. We'll at least get the card and the life. And Cease and Desist, kind of love to see it. I'm not sure what we're looking for, but I'm going to play Shadowy Backstreet to try to set Deadly Cover up to be able to collect evidence. So Shadowy Backstreet, no land, please. That literally doesn't do it. It brings us close, but not quite there. And I think that Dreams of Steel and Oil plus Deadly Cover Up might be kind of good next turn, so we'll leave it. What deck is this? I'm late because notifications were wrecked. Sorry, Conspicuous Snoop. Yeah, you know what we're playing. It's this deck. Go for the throat. That sets me up for the Cease and Desist to be good. I will take some pain. All right, Deadly Cover Up's going to be awesome. First, we will Dreams of Steel and Oil our opponent. That Restless Cottage is also problematic. We have to keep that in mind. What do you got? Double cut down. That's not great. We'll take the Preacher and then we'll go land, Deadly Cover Up. We will collect evidence. We will take out as many cards as we're allowed to, which is the entire graveyard, so we can activate our Ketramose, because Ketramose is now going to be active and able to attack for 4. The Gix's command is going to blow chunks for us, but what can we do? Yeah, we beat blue-black 2-1, and we also beat the black-white Raise the Pass deck. Yeah, we take out the Mosswood Dread Knight. I'm surprised they didn't cut down their own Dread Knight. All right, Library, we'll get the rest of your Mosswood. Let's deck tech our opponent. They're an Archfiend deck. They're playing Speed Demon, which is an awesome card in this deck, and everything else is what I would expect. 3 Soulstone Sanctuary, 3 Restless Cottage, really typical. Great, okay. Done here. And then Mosswood cannot go on an adventure, unfortunately for you. I will attack you. That'll put me up at 10 and you at 8. Love that. Now, if they Gix's command, they're going to go to 6, because the Gix's command just going to put the creatures back in their hand. Also, the creatures in the graveyard, not particularly good, but I think they like have to make me sacrifice Ketramose. I think it gets really bad for them if they do anything else. Yeah, I did still Liliana. That was awesome, Juice. I really enjoyed that play. Yeah, play Lawnmower Elves, make me sack this. Now we've got some magic to play. You go to 6. I'd like it if they died to their own chamber, so I'm going to try to set that up. Here, can I get the card? They're at 5. I can. Let's go. I also want to put a manland into play to keep pressure on. So yeah, let's play Restless Fortress tapped, Beza. I don't get life, but I get my card, which is really what we're looking for. Then we'll hold up Soul Partition. At some point, they have to be interested in not dying to their own unholy annex. All right, are we waking one up? We are. All right, you have a Soulstone Sanctuary, that is fine. Oh, Soul Partition doesn't hit Soulstone. So that may have been, I don't know, I hate when it doesn't stop there. I think we just let this go and we'll Cease and Desist. Just take out their entire graveyard. I'll gain 2 and draw a card. I forgot that Soul Partition actually doesn't interact with Soulstone Sanctuary in the way that we really like it to. We get a draw, we untap, we draw. It's the end. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is there? Yeah, we probably play an on-tap land this turn just so I can do everything. I'm going to open on just simply attacking. If they want to pop off a chump block, they're more than welcome to. I'm also going to set a stop at their second main phase just in case what I want to do is Soul Partition the annex. Our opponent tanked forever just to figure out that they want to go for the throat. My Beza. Where does that put me here? I definitely want to just resolve all my spells, I think. It's probably like, yeah, super annoying doesn't stop there by default like it does with combat stuff. Yeah, it's very weird. Because like if it had stopped there, I probably would have answered the annex, but it's just a weird arena thing. I can interact with this. I could like Soul Partition my own Beza, then like reestablish Beza to get no life, but I could get card plus dudes, and that could be cool. But that's going to cost me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. That means all I can do is establish Mazemind Tome and the end doesn't do the thing. There might be a chance I just need to let this go. Yeah, I think so. We're going to let that go. Go to the second main phase, play Mazemind Tome. These things are doable at instant speed, so we're just going to ship the turn. Activate second Soulstone, maybe? Looks like it. Unfortunately, the end doesn't kill redundant creatures on the battlefield. Graveyard, hand, and library, not battlefield. We'll let them go to declare. Do we the end one of these? Could be, but no. I think I'm actually more interested in just taking the damage because our deck's full of Deadly Cover-Ups and Legion's Ends. So we'll just take this and go to 4. Ooh, the end's also a 2-drop now, so that's kind of cool. All right, they're gonna go Frillback. We will let it resolve. I want to see what they want to do with it. That's what I'm saying. Reaper at Legion's End. Oh, that's not, what do we have in here? We got the 3-drop one. Black, white, colorless. I can't remember the name of it. All right, you do your thing. You want to blow up my Mazemind Tome? Ooh, hello, robot. You're out of here. All right, you want to exile my graveyard? First, we're going to draw and card. Ooh, we actually drew Legion Stashes. That's phenomenal. And then we will Soul Partition here. You can exile all of these cards. I do not care. And I think we might want to the-end the Tranquil Frillback. There's an argument to holding it up to hit the Restless Cottage, but I think we might need to use our like Fountainport or something to defend ourselves. That said, they have multiple cutdowns, so maybe we just gotta like wait to see how they tap out. Yeah, we're just gonna untap and draw. Ooh, another Ketramose. It's certainly not nothing. Ketramose, great blocker. Then we can the end here. No, I was supposed to Legion to the Ashes. Adrian, how could you? Adrian, you absolute idiot. I was on autopilot. I was supposed to Legion to Ashes, both of them. We get a draw. Is it good? Dreams of Steel and Oil is pretty poor. This thing still just blocks, which is really good. I don't have any untapped land, so I unfortunately can't, like, what do we do here? Block Restless Cottage, go to 7, lose 7. That's not exactly good. We're gonna have to take out another creature. This Legions to Ashes looks really very dumb. But we have to use it. Let's go ahead and hit our opponent. No, oh, we can't Legions to Ashes. Oh, it was okay. Okay, cool. It can't hit lands. It's non-land permanent. Now we go to 2. We play Shadowy Backstreet, pitch the mountain, and we block here and take 4, gain 4, go to 2. Nope, they're gonna play Archfiend of the Dross. Oh, but our Ketramose won't die. We might have a turn. Ashes can't hit lands, which is scary. Yeah, but I'm just glad it couldn't, because now, like, I obviously made a mistake, but at least it never mattered. So there's that. All right, you got a Restless Cottage, sure. Yep. I would like to block your Restless Cottage. They kill their own Restless Cottage. Oh, those fuckers. Okay, we sideboard. All right, what's good against this deck? I would guess that Cruelclaw's Heist is above average. Duress is like probably fine. I think Exorcise is phenomenal. I think that's kind of it. I think Temporary Lockdown kind of blows. Yeah, opponent's play was actually super tight. And I think Pest Control sucks. That's all we're doing. Let's go. I think this is probably one of those like pretty even matchups. Whoever is either the better player or has more of the juice is going to wind up winning, because this is kind of like a mirror. Like, we definitely are a little bit more late game, but we're both like, both of our decks are very equipped to hang out in the mid to late game and attrition one another. Yeah, opponent's play was great there. The juice, facts, need the juice. Wait, so Juice, I was asking you in Discord for your Twitch handle, and then you sent it to me, but I was already streaming, but now I have it, so I can I'll do it later. I'm not going to do it while I'm playing games, but Juice is going to be doing some modding for me, which I'm just so grateful for. One-landers aren't something we can keep, so we mulligan. Dreams into Anoint. Pitch one of the deadly cover-ups. Yeah, this is fine. Oh, come on, opponent. You're playing Golgari. Any mix of lands and spells, pretty good. They kept 7, I'll keep 6. I'll ship the redundant cover-up, and I will open on Dreams of Steel and Oil. Always hits. Famous last words. Bingo. It almost didn't. They probably weren't supposed to keep that. Go ahead, opponent. Draw Legions to Ashes. Sure, just pass turn. Cease and desist. Pass. I will not use this yet. I'm just going to take a natural draw and pass. We're going to hang out for a couple turns. Archfiend. That's a cool card. I'm going to kill it. Take a draw. Legions to Ashes is a great way to do it. Get out of here. If we never draw land here, this is going to be an easy game for opponent, unfortunately. Getting busy with Soulstone would be crazy. They don't. They play Speed Demon. I think we just have to kill that too. This is getting spooky and rough. All right, we'll get that. Now we don't have an answer for Nissa. I think we're gonna have to be okay with a 2-1 unless our top decks start to get real cool really fast. They play Sentinel, so we've got some time still. Ketramose. I'll play Ketramose. You wouldn't anoint a Ketramose, would you? Or the end it? That would be even worse. Oh my god. Yeah, you just Nissa here. You make just a gigantic creature. Ouch. Yep. We draw. Wow. We've missed on land every turn. Literally every turn. What turn are we on? We were on the draw? No, we were on the play. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've missed 6 land. We've missed land drop on the top 5 or 6 cards. That's so many. I think we need to we can't just deal with a creature. We need to make a land drop too. We have to do 2 things. I think casting Cease and Desist first gives us the best chance. So we're going to do that. We'll just get rid of a Dreams of Steel and Oil, and I will gain 2 and draw a card. This gives us 2 chances. 1. Well, 3. This is why we're playing 25 and not 24. Because not that the 1 land makes a huge difference, it's just the law that averages over a ton of games. This is brutal. If it's cool with y'all, I would not like to hang out with Nissa. And we'll swap decks. All right, so if you're watching this on Fluorescent, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Actually pretty stoked with the first time with the deck, getting a little 2-3-2-1 action. That's pretty cool. And if you are watching this on Fluorescent, goodbye. Thank you for watching.